Hello, everyone. I'm glad to be here today to talk to you about how to develop healthy eating habits by using mindfulness at eating time. So, after you watch this video today, you are going to have more tools and more information on how to develop healthy eating habits. So, please remember, like the video, share the video with your family, friends, and people that you work with, but then also make a comment on the video. Your feedback is very important to us. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done yet. But then also you can visit the website www.yourmindfulwellness.com. Just let's begin. We are going to review 5 tips or recommendations on how to develop healthy eating habits. Let's talk about mindfulness. And mindfulness refers to the practice of being aware and in the moment. All too often, our thoughts wander somewhere else rather than where we are now. So we are preoccupied, thinking about what happened before, an hour ago, a week ago, sometimes overthinking about why we say this or why we didn't say that. We may think about what is going to happen tomorrow, next week, next month. So what is important is mindfulness can help us to notice these preoccupations, and then we can come back to the moment, to the present. The first recommendation will be to reflect upon how you feel. What is important here? Just take a moment to step back and check on how you are feeling at this time. Are you feeling upset, anxious, frustrated, or maybe stressed out? Take a moment to check what are your wants and what are your needs, and differentiate between the two. Then you can make a decision. If you would like to eat, what type of food do you like to eat, and how much do you like to eat? The second recommendation will be elaborate a weekly meal planner. So when you prepare your meals, you are going to have a better idea how much food you are actually eating. It will impact your health, but then also your budget. Menu planning is going to be very useful because you can see how your plate looks like and you know the food that you need to buy, so you can create the list. That makes grocery shopping more efficient. Be sure to include food that is rich in vitamins, minerals, and nutrients, but then also be sure to include healthy snacks and healthy desserts, because sometimes we enjoy having something a little sweet at the end of our meals. Just having a healthy option available can be very good for you. So the third one is about healthy plate. So remember, the size of a healthy plate for adults is about 9 inches and for children is about 7 inches. And how you can build your healthy plate and how you can use mindfulness at this time. So just make sure that you can include in the half part of your plate non-starchy veggies like broccolis, green beans, peppers. But then also it's important that when you see this part, that you can have different colors that represent minerals, vitamins, and nutrients. But then also be sure to include lean proteins and starchy food as well, and whole grains. So that is so important. So anytime that you have a plate in front of you, just ask a question. Ask yourself, is this food beneficial to me? Is this a healthy option to my body? And just take a moment to recognize what do you have in front of you. And then you can make a decision if that is something that you really want to eat because it's a healthy option for your body, or maybe you can make a few changes. The fourth tip will be portion control. As we mentioned before, the size of our plate is important, 9 inches, right? So this is for the children, 7 inches. So when we see our plate, what is the idea? That we can see different colors, as I mentioned before, right? So we know that we are choosing healthy options. But I would like to show you something that can be easier for you to remember. So when you open your hand, right? Just put your hand in that way. So when you see this size, that will be the amount of salads and vegetables that you should include. When you can see this part of my hand, right, it's about the protein. So when you close your hand, that is about the amount of carbohydrates that you can include. I believe it's easier just to remember. Just open your hand. This is the size of vegetables and salads. Just this part is about proteins. When you close it, it's about the carbohydrates. So what is important here? Portion control is one of the healthy eating strategies that we can use just to make sure that we are including the right amount of food, but also that we can keep the calorie intakes at the number that we need, but also we can keep lower. And then if part of your goals is improving your weight or losing some pounds, you are working to achieve your goals. Just remember, portion control. The recommendation number 5 will be turn off and get away from any device. So why it is important here? That you can really set up the time to enjoy your meals. Your breakfast, your snack in the morning, your lunch and your dinner. Just try to avoid working in front of your computer and have your lunch. Just try to avoid have your lunch and talking by phone, because you are not allowed your body and your brain to connect. So be mindful, enjoy your meals, and allows your body and your brain to recognize that your stomach is full, that you are satisfied because you just ate, and you don't need to keep putting food in your mouth. When you use mindfulness skills at eating time, that means you are really present rather than multitasking. I really enjoyed the time that we spent together reviewing the 5 recommendations or tips on how to develop your healthy eating habits. Please like the video, share the video with your family, friends, and co-workers. Make a comment on the video, that is very important to us. And feel free to share what was useful for you, what works for you, but and also if you need any additional recommendation, so you can put a question on the video, that is fine, and I will get back to you. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done yet. And you can visit my website, www.yourmindfulwellness.com. The information is below. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. And remember, happiness depends on you. Bye.